Rev up your engines!
Speed Beast says, I got an 05 Acura. The window, when you roll up and down, it doesn't wipe the rain or water anymore. It makes it hard to drive when it's wet. Is this my weather strip going bad? Yeah, you know, it probably is wearing. But there's something you can try first, and I've had some pretty good luck with it. I use silicone lubricant spray on window steel strips. It's really good for lubricating and making them work better. And if you find you do that and wipe off the excess and do it a few times and then it starts wiping better, hey, great. And you might also get some of that, what I use, and I've had the greatest luck with that, is instead of using stuff that you spray on the windows that's supposed to keep them beating up and stuff, I find that if you use a polish instead, and I use this polish, comes in an orange can, and you polish your paint with it too, the car. But I also do the windows and the windscreen, and woo-wee, it beads up the water much better that way. You might try that. I've had really good luck with that. Emad Mueller says, I got a Toyota Aygo. The catalytic converter fails every 200 kilometers. Any ideas? Okay, catalytic converters, unless they're built wrong. Volvos years ago built them wrong, and the substrata inside the shell would break and they'd rattle and come apart. That was a manufacturing flaw. Well, they generally go bad because there's a problem in the engine and that ruins them. Like if you have a car that burns oil, the oil burning carbon gets stuck in the little holes and it ruins the catalytic converter. Or if you have an engine that runs lean, a lean engine makes real hot exhaust gas. Then the hot exhaust gas ruins the catalytic converter. So you got to find out what's ruining the catalytic converter. Odds are you got a problem in the engine or in the engine management system where it's running too rich or too lean. Check that out because the catalytic converters can't go bad that fast unless something's burning them out. Daniel Trent says, Scotty, good morning from Montreal. Hey, a lot of people from Canada today. Which do you think's better, manual transmission or automatic? I was always a standard transmission guy because I always drove motorcycles. And there's only one automatic one I've ever seen. It was a Honda 750 automatic transmission motorcycle with a piece of junk. Everybody hated it. But today the automatic transmissions are much better made than they used to be. And I was impressed last year when I got a Mustang for a week and it had the new 10-speed automatic transmission. It was actually better than the standard transmission. It was faster. It got better gas mileage because the computers are made these days that they can shift faster than you can if you put them into the sport racing mode, and they can get better gas mileage you can in a standard by putting it in the economy mode. Everything's computer run. Now that said, they're going to cost a fortune to repair when they break. I'm not arguing that. Most people, if they drive in heavy areas, you're in Montreal. I've been there quite a few times. And man, people drive like maniacs there. And there's a lot of traffic jams. So most people probably want an automatic transmission. And you get something like a Toyota that they rarely break in. Most people are going to buy an automatic transmission. CJ says, hey Scotty, is a 1988 Super Sport Monte Carlo run around daily car? Thanks for all you do. Have a blessed day. Okay. Damn quality. That's 1988. And back then, they were making the things better. There's no arguing it. If it's in good shape and doesn't have too many miles, it could be a fun drive around car. But realize, you're talking about 1988. What's that mean? 31-year-old car. I got customers that drive older cars, and most of them realized they're good toys. But as for daily cars, yeah. They're old. Stuff's going to break and leak, and air conditioning generally is going to break. If you live in Texas, you're not going to like that. Now, if you live in Canada or something where you're going to need AC, you don't care. So you'd want a mechanic to check something like that out before you'd buy, just to see what kind of shape it's in before you even go. Hey, Chump says, Mr. Scotty, I got a Mustang lately. When I fill it up, the gas tank capacity has decreased by 2 gallons. What could be the cause of this? You've got one of those weirdo readouts that says, you know, how many gallons you have left. Those things are highly inaccurate as they age. That's just what happens to them. And if you got one of those systems, it's just breaking down. And normally it's the sending unit in the gas tank being off a little bit. You know, I kind of live with it because, like everything that's electronic, as they age, they often get off a little bit. You know, I mean, even my computers, sometimes they just say, oh, not connected to the internet. I know they're connected to the internet because all my other internet stuff are all working at the same time. They get old, weird things happen sometimes. As long as it works okay, I'd ignore it. I wouldn't pull the gas tank off to change all that stuff inside there. It really isn't worth it. So if you never want to miss another one of my new car repair videos, remember to ring that bell.